Yo, hello, and how's it going, my fellow DeFi DEGEN friends? I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and making the best investments that you possibly can. So today's video is going to be a quick one. I should have covered this maybe last week. I've been a little bit busy, family issue, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And you probably might have guessed by the title and thumbnail of this video, but one of my favorite projects over on Aurora, that is Polaris Finance, have launched their fourth peg token that is pegged to BTC. That's right, the big boy Bitcoin has been pegged by Polaris, and it's going amazingly so far. So let's just jump into some of the statistics, some of the stats, the peg, the price, the daily returns, all of that good stuff. So as I said, the Orbital, which is the name of the peg token, has only been launched since the 3rd of June, so around 5 days now, and since that point, since the launch, it has been over the 1.01 that is required to print. So this thing is doing extremely well, and if the Ethereum peg token that launched is anything to go off, then it looks like the Orbital peg will remain strong for some time. As you can see, this is the Ethereum peg token, and I don't think this has been around since the 14th of May, and I don't think it's had a day under peg so far, holding extremely well. That's been paying close to 1% per day on Ethereum, and now with the BTC peg token you can earn almost 1% per day with the BTC per. It's not quite at 1%, but 0.76% daily on your Bitcoin is just unheard of. This is something that you've never seen before in any ecosystem, as far as I know. Normally people say this is just too much. However, Polaris have a proven track record of sustaining these APRs, paying out constant rewards, passive income to investors, and that is exactly what they're doing now with Bitcoin. But if you're not that too interested in Bitcoin, you also have Polar that's pegged to NEAR, Infernal that's pegged to ETH, Tripolar that's pegged to XTRI, which is currently being updated as XTRI has moved to PTRI. So this has been updated and will be updated on the website soon. But there's so many different options. You can earn almost 1% daily on all of these highly valuable assets, and that is what Polaris are trying to deliver. I do believe they have more peg tokens coming in the future. And if you head to the Orbital Sunrise, this is where you can stake your shares token to earn Orbital or earn Bitcoin. This is a free Bitcoin printer. You can stake your S-Polar and get 456% APR, which is more than 1% per day, by staking your S-Polar to earn Orbital, which you're just not going to find that anywhere else. That is truly amazing. One thing to be cautious of if you are looking to get in is that the current peg is 1.17. Ideally, you want to be making LPs as close to 1 as possible. So if this drops from 1.17 to about 1.01, then you could lose 10% on the value of your LP. However, nearly 1% per day, that's around 10 days of compounding on your LP to make your initial back. And with how the Ethereum peg token has gone over these last 2 or 3 weeks, I don't see the BTC peg token being in such high demand. So many people want to make those LPs. I don't think it will be dropping very low in peg anytime soon, but of course that's not financial advice. Manage your own risk and make your own decisions when you are investing there. But there's tons of opportunity with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, NEAR, whatever you are bullish on, there's opportunities in Polaris, and I have said this since perhaps the start of my channel. I've always been bullish on Polaris. They have always managed to maintain those pegs. They do have good liquidity building for the protocol own liquidity. They are able to sustain pegs, make buybacks, and do all that good stuff, which is what a project needs. It's not dependent solely on one or two couple of fintech billionaires. It is dependent on the sustainable factors that have been built into the protocol, which is always amazing to see. And those are the kind of projects that I love to believe in, that are going to self-sustain themselves with the community involved, rather than just depending on one or two factors. So I will leave all the links to Polaris in the description, so you can go and check it out for yourself. Of course, just manage your own risk when you're getting in there. Perhaps just DCA in, don't just ape in. As I said, good opportunities, solid project, there's a solid team there. The liquidity for these tokens is pretty deep, considering it is on Aurora. Aurora is a great chain, but there's not tons of liquidity, but Polaris seems to have that covered pretty well. So let me know what you think about Polaris and the BTC peg token in the comments down below. Follow me on Twitter at DeFi Degens. Come and join the DeFi Degens Discord. The link to that will be at the top of the description of this video. And whatever you do, stay safe out there, make good investments, and have a great day.